for nearly like $700 off. Near perfect condition. She's beautiful. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite some time since I last made a YouTube video, let alone a bag unboxing slash bag review video. But today I am back to review a new bag that I have recently acquired in my collection, which I am so excited to show you guys. And that bag is none other than a bag from the Row. I don't know if you guys can guess what it is by the size and the shape, but she is a Row Margaux 10 bag. If you watched some of my videos from last year, you know that I also at one point had a Row Margaux 15 bag in pebbled leather in the color chevre, but I did a couple of months ago actually end up selling that bag. I could go into more details about that, but basically I ended up just not using the bag as much as I had anticipated, and I didn't realize the fact that the Row Margaux 15 bag could not fit over my shoulder would be such an issue for me after having used the bag for a couple of months. So ultimately ended up selling it on Poshmark and ended up putting that money towards other bags that I figured I would get better use out of. I also just think I am in my small bag era. I like just having a small little bag around with me everywhere. But when I say small, I mean small enough to still fit all of my necessities, like my iPhone Pro Max. I have a pretty chunky wallet, and I'm always carrying around either like a camera, lip glosses, medications, all of that. So I need it to fit all of my essentials. And obviously I am still obsessed with the Row. I love their bags and their silhouettes. I just think they are so timeless and not trendy, like something that could stand the test of time. So I knew for my next small bag purchase, I wanted to purchase something from the Row. That is kind of what led me to purchase this Row Margaux bag. You can skip forward to later in the video when I show the bag if you don't want to hear some backstory. But for some backstory, I had visited the Row store in Melrose just to kind of look and see what inventory they had, just because my experience at the Row store was that they had a lot more selection than what was available online on the Row website. My experience with the Row website is frequently the Margaux bags specifically are always sold out, and if they are in stock, it's typically only the pebbled leather bags, and they're in stock for a very short amount of time. So I knew that I wanted to go into the store just to see what they had in stock. And of course, they had a bunch of different options, from pebbled leather to smooth leather to all the different sizes of the Margaux in stock. And I just wanted to get a feel for kind of like what sizes would look good on me and whatnot. And the way that the pricing works for the Margaux bags is the smooth leather bags are a couple hundred more than the pebbled leather in all the different size Margaux bags. After trying on a bunch of different sizes, a bunch of different leathers, I ended up deciding that the smooth leather Margaux was what I wanted for my next bag. I just think it looks so much more polished. So I ended up scouring Fashionphile because I knew I wanted the Row Margaux 10 bag, but I didn't want to pay retail price for the Row Margaux 10. So I ended up scouring Fashionphile, and I found a almost near perfect Row Margaux 10 in smooth leather in black for nearly like $700 off on Fashionphile, which leads me to her. And this is actually my first ever purchase from Fashionphile, so I was a little bit worried not only with the authenticity of the bags, but whether the bag when delivered to me would be an accurate representation of what was shown to me online. But I was pleasantly surprised. It came with a Row dust bag and then a little protector. So let me take this off. So this is her. She is so beautiful. There are a couple of scratches on the bag. I have taken this bag out a couple of times with me already, but when I received the bag, and it was mentioned online as well that there were a couple of like little tiny scratches, but nothing too noticeable. And the thing is with smooth leather Margaux bags is you're basically accepting the fact that it will get scratched and it will show up on your bag. So if you're someone who can't stand the sight of your bag getting scratched up and dinged up, then the smooth leather is definitely not the bag for you. I would suggest looking at their pebbled leather instead, which is more durable and honestly like doesn't really show scratches, at least in my experience of having a pebbled leather Margaux bag. But this is her. She has little feet on the bottom, And this bag actually still has the plastic wrap over the feet. And the bottom looks honestly perfect, considering again that this is a used bag. And if you've never felt the Row leather before, their leather is fabulous. Like, this might sound weird, but it smells delicious and it is so soft and delicate and beautiful. I just cannot pass her up. And so the thing I think with the 10s and the 12s is that they come with a crossbody strap as well. I don't anticipate using the crossbody strap as much, but like that this option is available and you can just attach things on the inside here. There's like little clasps that you can attach this to make it crossbody. It also came with an authenticity card, and then in the inside it's like all the other Margaux bags, canvas lining. And also, as with the other Margaux bags, it has a little clasp here that you can use to kind of close your Margaux bag a little bit more so that people can't really see inside. But I find that I don't normally use that clasp, but I like that that option is available to me. It has these gold hardware clasps on the side that you can undo to open up the bag a little bit more, say if you want easier accessibility into your bag. But I like keeping these buckles done just because it gives the bag a little bit more structure. Let me also stand up to show you the different ways that you can wear this bag. So you can obviously wear it like this, just holding it with the top handles like this. You can also put it in the nook of your elbow and wear it like that. Also, this bag is small enough that you can wear it kind of like a clutch. Like, it looks good like this as well. And then of course you can also go the crossbody strap route and be hands-free, which is a really good option if you're someone that is always on the go. And yeah, I just think she is perfect all around. If you have been looking for a Row Margaux bag, I do suggest looking on either Fashionphile or The RealReal to see if you can score one of these secondhand. I do know the secondhand websites tend to overcharge for these bags, most likely because they are pretty popular right now. But I would say just be diligent and check as often as you can, because you might be lucky like me to score something like this for under retail, and again, near perfect condition. She's beautiful. I love her. She's just the most perfect, pretty, gorgeous bag in my collection.